Good day, gentlemen and ladies. On today's video, I think I never made a video about my bird feeders, how I feed them and where I keep the food and everything. So let's do that short video. All right. And of course my golden retriever outside. So basically what I do is I've got two garbage bin, steel garbage bin. Why did I pronounce steel? Because the rottens doesn't heat steel, like a thicker steel. So on the left one, that's where I put all the food for my sunflower seeds. And on the right it's my dog food, and also I put also the all the insect suit for the birds, and also for the smaller. So let's do that. All right. Just for your info, this week for the last 3 days we have almost 16 degrees Celsius yesterday and the day before. So it's around I think it's 62 Fahrenheit. So it was it melted greatly. So what I do usually is I have that stick with a little steel rod, and that's how I unhook my my bird feeders. And I always use the stick to clean on each side if it's frozen. I always have my small knife. And of course, when I have feed, the dog is never too far away. Now that big one is all made of steel. I really love it. Now this one is my farm silo. In the winter time, I put some fat. Oh. Alright then, so this is how I feed I replenish the bird feeders. I have some chickadee birds around myself. And of course, once in a while I have to put back the anti-theft squirrels. I had some squirrels, sometimes they try to grab this and they cannot. Once in a while I've got a squirrel will jump from the roof all the way to this one, and sometimes they do miss it. They have a hard landing on the ground and they don't come back for a while. Probably if I was putting only 1 foot further away from the house, it would be better. But it's interesting to see it, and yes, when those two tubes are up, it's no way for them to get near. I had one last summer coming from a branch and tried to land on that one. Holy smoke! It went right through like butter. All right, so let's start the. I have to replenish also the firewood. See you. Just an update. We're almost at the end of the winter. It's the 13th of March, so the weather is starting to get warm, and the big, long, cold week are behind us. Usually in one winter normal, I burn everything as you can see around. On this winter only, I only burned this quantity here and a little bit on the back there. Why did I burn less? Well, of course, I've got the R60. That means 20-inch of insulation on my attic. I'm gonna put the link of the video on my video description. So yes, of course. Now the stove, the amount of wood that I burned on my basement stove was also lower, but not that much. I'd say maybe 2 face cord less. So yes, isolating from R20 to not R20. It was R18 to R60. It was a great advantage. It pays itself really fast. I mean, within in my case, it's easily that's about $300–400. So let's say within less than 3 years, it's all paid off. All right. So for the size of my house. So see you back with my tractor. Cheers. All right, gentlemen and ladies, as you can see, what I'm pointing at is the exhaust fan that I used to have installed on the attic. I've got a reason why I remove it, and let's say within 2 months I will let you know what's going on with the reason why I remove it. All right. So, and that's the reason also that I put it in the middle of the video. All right, cheers. All right, gentlemen, so I'm just gonna explain to you what I do every time then I start my tractor. I do a daily inspection. Basically, I've got 2 types of inspection. A daily one, it's just prior to use it. Then I have an after inspection after I use it. And then a monthly inspection. I go in detail, check everything, if everything is torque and stuff, like the nuts, the bolt on hydraulic system, the tractor itself. So now on the daily inspection, what I do, I check the oil, the liquid, the tire pressure. I do it weekly. Then I look if I had a leak on the ground. That's a good indication. Then I look in the back if everything is there, and it only take me about not even 2 minutes. So I'm gonna show you that while I'm doing it. All right. So first thing I do is I open the hood. All right. Let's put that closer. All right. So I check from left to right. So I do like a circle. First of all, I check the oil. Oil is good. Filter is still there. I check if everything is good. Air filter, everything is good. The if I have liquid in the system, I do have. All the bell are tight. Everything, the battery connection are there. Nothing has leaked. The filter are good, nice and clean. The Mahindra tractor, they really did put a good place the filter. This is a filter there, easy to change. It's always near of the engine, so it's get heated, so it never froze. The other one is right there, easy access, close from the radiator, so those filters never froze. All right, so this is a quick check. I check all the electrical connection, everything is good. All right. Then I look around. If I'm just gonna put it back. Then I check the wheel, if my chain are all tight. I check the oil for the front differential. Everything is good. One thing I notice is I don't keep the oil cap tight, just not even snug. All right. I check everything. The connection there is good. The front bucket, chains. Same thing on this side. Everything is hydraulic connection. Everything is good. I go look around. If everything the front loader connection, everything is tight. The pin is not removed. I go look around here. All the controls are tight. Same thing with the chain. Now on the back part is I check all the 3-point connection. If everything is attached, the safety cutter pin are there. No oil. I checked the hydraulic oil level, which is right there, the glasses. I can see everything is there. I check all around. I did check the tower chain, and then I finished with the front tower chain. So it didn't take too long, just 2 minutes. So this is my daily inspection. When I finish to work, then I do my after inspection. That means I already went. I finished work with the tractor, and then everything is good, everything is tight, I didn't lose anything, put it in the garage, and that's it. And of course, the monthly inspection, well, I go more in detail. I check all the lights. The lights, I checked it. I do check them when it's outside, and I'm putting the road system on. All right. So this is it. Cheers. Now in my garage, usually it's around 5 degrees Celsius when I'm not working. So 5 degrees Celsius, I will let you know how much is it in Fahrenheit. But I do preheat it, like the gold ploy, for at least 10 seconds, alright? The engine is warming up, I'm cleaning up the mess behind. I used the tractor this week to bring back some rocks, crushed rock towards the main way instead of the grass, as my snow banks were melting greatly. Right? Just a review about the idea of you see the silicone that I put there. The reason that I put the silicone on here is to retain the melted snow. The water was staying here and not aiming towards the hull, so it really stick to the concrete, and I had no water whatsoever crossing those two silicone beads on the ground. So it was great idea that I had. So all the water stay here, and even bring the water outside itself. I did, however, pierce one hole where my foot is, and it did work really well. So I'm really happy about it. All right, cheers. All right, so as you can see, this is the light, my light basket that I connect in front of my bucket to carry more wood. Today is the perfect day because the ground has frozen back, so I can go put some firewood to replenish the rear one, as you're going to see. Now I'm gonna modify my basket. I'm gonna install it for you. Just hold on. It's really easy to install. Just put it like this on the top. Now the two screws there, latch themselves so he won't get out of there. And I just put the chain on the top of the hook right here. So, see, they won't. Just hold on. So by installing like this, the two screws here go past the front bar of the bucket and it lock itself. So there's no way that the thing will fall. And the weight itself will keep it like this. You disconnect it, I just have to lift it and then voila. Here we go. So the modification I was talking about, I'm just gonna put maybe like a circle here so I would be able to bring more wood and the wood won't fall off. But the chain ID to keep so the dirt go down instead of carrying it is really right one. So see you later. Stick it up. You see these things? These things are called safety glasses. It's a thick, fancy word saying that they keep the eye safe. For me, what I do each time I'm touching the tractor, I put my safety glasses on. I do have reading glasses, and as I'm getting older, I will need glasses to see further more away. But it's a good habit to, if you touch a tractor, put the safety glasses. Because what happens, what you do with your tractor, you're not gonna parade in the street in the middle of the city, right? That means you're gonna work. What you're gonna work is splitting wood, carrying wood, dirt, stuff we throw at you. With your safety glasses, you're in business. Now, usually I put my ear cup protection, but just for splitting wood for a short period of time, I'm gonna spare that for sure. All right. So let's go at it. Like I was telling you, this week we had the snow melt really. I mean, I must have lost about half of the snow. So the update about improving my drainage system worked outstandingly very well. All the water coming from the main driveway went right away like this. No water come here. Now that snow obviously melt towards here, but all of them all that snow coming there went from the directly there, and the snow who was here, well, remember my main drain here, well, it was frozen at the beginning, and then when it unfroze, whew, it ran right away into it, and all the ground is frozen. So I'm very happy about the ground system, the drain system about it, and it went really great. Now under my deck, everything is bone dry, so the two drains that I have connected to that system went outstandingly really good. So I couldn't ask for better. I'm really happy about it. The corner of the house, usually with a great melt like this, I had some problem at the beginning, like 10 years ago, but working the land with by hand, and then I guess it's almost 3 years ago when I did my first video. My very first video was about that drain here. Well, I'm really happy. So thanks to that little tractor there, my little red workhorse. All right, so let's do some hand splitting. just a quick mention about my steel railroad back plate. All when the ground is frozen, they're stable. Now the ground unfroze this week, but they were stable. It's working really good. So another update. All right. All right, now for my good friend Gator, this is my official axe that I use. It's not a mule. Yes, I did the mistake of sometime banging using the my big hammer. But it's not a mule, it's a big axe. And I do change often my wooden dull because for obvious reason, but this year it was not too bad. This one, it's a 5 pound. It's rated right there. It's a 5 pound axe, so it's been really good for me. I like it. I've been having since 8 years now, and it's working really good. It's not even like it's meant for splitting wood. So that thing will split quite a wood. Now when I do have big piece of wood like you're going to see, that's why I'm using a spike. And of course I put my safety glass on it, and I use I think that one is a 5 pounder or maybe 10. All right. So let's do it. One of these days, I've got to admit, sooner then I will buy a wood splitter. Hopefully I will be able to connect it directly to the hydraulic system of the tractor. A great man, his wife is doing toad painting and art, and he's doing all the work with wood and with his nice John Deere tractor. And he's got also like a Joe's ATV. And a type of wood splitter connecting on the rear 3-point, that will be great. Yeah, so let's do that. And of course, like Jay's, he's got two 2x10 on each side. I still didn't have it made. So I still didn't have it made. It would be a great idea to have, definitely. Basically how I do split wood is I don't aim directly like this. Just before hitting it, I'm doing a curve like this, and it made the wood split apart. So that's why always one side is going away. Now for the camera, I put it in front, but usually I do like this because I don't want to aim it at the tractor. This one is a spongy one. You can see there the angle. Yeah. Time to call for the rescue. So I'm gonna use my spike. Like this and boing. It's almost gone anyway. I don't know if you can see, my neighbor is starting to boil. He boiled yesterday and today because all week he was accumulating the sap water from the maple trees. So it's he's boiling heavily. All right, so let's continue to do some wood splitting because my battery went dead. All right, cheers. So this one I use the wedges, the steel wedges to split it, and when the one piece is out, well, the other one just poop. I mainly do split my wood right here, and sometimes for the front, this is the wood I'm gonna go in the back of the house. Now the front house wood stove, I do split it in front of the house, but this year I didn't burn not too much. My front wood stove, I can put the logs like this directly. Once they had a nice bed of coal, I'm in business. So you see it's already cracking, and I put it on the edge. It doesn't stick too much inside. There we go. I hope, folks, you can see what I mean. So when I go just before I twist it, so that piece of wood is still there, the other one is airborne. Like you see. Wood splitting, it's also great to keep the belly in the good align. It is also good for the mind. It's a good physical work, and I mean, everything is good. But yes, I know for the second time a wood splitter would be nice, but I always do. It's a hard doing hand wood splitting. It's yeah, it's a hard. All right. When I know that it's gonna split on the next one, I just turn 1/4. So I'm cutting it like in 3 pieces. Why do I have a feeling that all the wood there the dog are eating is gonna puke it back during the night? Ja mensen hier. Holy smoke. Hey, Jack. Scott. On fait pas ça. Non, non, non. Là, là. Scott. Non. Allez, là-bas. Là-bas. Hein? Foot, foot, foot. Hein? Go. Go. Alright, so all the wood I was splitting before, it's softwood. Now this is a genuine maple hardwood. So it does split very well too. This is physical training for me, and just for your info, I do have to do a yearly PT test, physical training test, physical testing about my health and my condition, since I'm still in the military, in the RCAF. I'm not retired yet, and I won't be soon too. Many years to go. I'm only 53. Alright, so let's go pile up the wood down there. I don't know how I'm gonna call that video. There's so much update into it and information I want to pass. Let me know if you want to do a video specific. Alright, now the carpet, this is the first winter that I did replace the carpet, and basically it was to have better protection but stop the water getting trapped between the carpet and the steel plate. So having a thicker carpet and creating air, circulating air, it worked very well. As you can see, everything is dry. Everything, I didn't put any oil, I swear to God, no grease. No grease, no oil on the thing here because it's all dry, and it worked really good. So I encourage you boys, girls, gentlemen and ladies, if you have a tractor, do buy a thicker carpet, and I will put the link, another link in my video description, what how I did install this. All right. The camera right now is at right angle, so you can see the tractor is white. It's the tractor the tractor is like this. So what I do for safety reason is basically I drop the front bracket, so it's gripping the front tractor part, and the back I drop the snowblower, so that if the brake do release itself, the tractor won't go away. I keep my wheel straight because it will go right into the snowbank and the tractor will be stopped there. Always something to keep in mind, I have a backup of a backup, not only rely on the brakes. I had one of my relatives who died from that, not kidding. All right, cheers. So I'm gonna start to unload it. I'm gonna put some nice music for you folks.
So, alright folks, so I will spare you. I have to maybe one.
Reload again and that would be it. I ain't gonna replenish each side for cents.
But during the days, it's getting too warm in the house. So I don't have to pack hard. So see you after that. I'm gonna show you how I do my after flight check, the A check, or after work. All right, cheers. One great advantage to use that is really easy to remove for better access. So it doesn't need any tool, and it's really easy to put aside so I can walk and stuff like that. So all right, that's it. Remember that pile of wood here and the one down there, that's the firewood, the three big trees that I cut in front of my barn. Again, the link will be on the description of this video. But just to mention, then the wood during the winter, this one is facing due south, so it did dry. I'm going to show you that in detail. Look at those all lying there. So firewood does dry during the winter time. This one was facing south, this one is facing west, and it did dry also. And the one this is only one row, the one there is also. So yes, it does dry. The firewood does dry during the winter time. So just to keep you in the loop. All right, gentlemen and ladies, for my after work check, basically what I do is I remove as much dirt or snow off of the tractor prior to entering in the garage. So that's what I do. So I use a brush like this. Oui, Scotty, yes, you have all my attention, poor puppy dog. So I use the broom to remove all the dirt from the carpet, basically, and I just put under here like this all the snow, and that's it. And I do use my broom to clean the rims, so there's no snow coming up inside the garage. So I do everything around. So that's a good way to keep your rims clean. So that's what I do. And what I do is I sweep all the hydraulics for any moisture, and I put a light coat of oil above it, and I just that's it. And I do that all around. So I do that on the front of the for the power steering. and I'm gonna do that on around. All right. After that, I'm gonna oil the 3-point. The rear snowblower, what I do is all the 3-point attachment like here, I just put a little blob of oil. I already grease it, but it's just to make sure that there will no corrosion will occur. And also on the turret here, let me gonna turn it for you. So I keep the rotating turret or chute very well oiled. So I put the oil for the angle here. I put oil there all around. I didn't use it today, but just to let you know that you know the slipping ring inside. So that's why I put a blob of oil. I use SA1030, SA30. So there's no soap in that side. That oil. I do oil all the snowblower after I use it, all the connection point and stuff like that. Alright, so I hope you like my long video about various mention, update, and etc. And any question, please do ask. And as a last mention, Head from the Cluttered garage do a great live stream on Monday and Thursday now, and we're having a really blast too. So go visit his live stream. All right, cheers.